Here I'm going to show you how to remove an alternator from a 250 Ford Transit 2021 with EcoBoost turbos. It has turbocharged. So first thing I did is I removed this electrical box. There was 3 bolts that held it to the frame. Oh, first thing I did is remove the reservoir for the radiator, the coolant reservoir. Moved it back here, took a string and tied this electrical box with fuses back. Before that, you've got to disconnect the negative battery terminal under the seat. Then remove the positive battery terminal from the electrical box. Once you do that, you're able to get in here, as you can see, and then there's a nut right there on the top of the alternator. It's a 15 millimeter. You remove that with a ratcheting wrench, not a socket. You have to use a ratcheting wrench with a ratchet on the back end of it. On the box end of the wrench, you got to use the ratchet, 15 millimeter. Then there's a stud with an 8 millimeter. You have to remove that stud. Then I can't really show it here, but behind this is another bolt. You've got it. It's a 15 millimeter. You've got to access that. Let's see if I can show it. I don't know if I can show it. I dropped the phone, but what I'm going to do is show it to you from underneath. Okay. Can you see it? I still don't know if you can see it, but there's a nut up there underneath the alternator. Actually, it's a bolt. It's not a nut. It's actually a bolt. You remove that bolt and you pull it out about 1 to 2 inches. And then you can pull the alternator up, but you can't pull the bolt all the way out. It'll hit the fan. And that's how you get it out of there. There's a tensioner right there. Before all this, you got to take the belt off with a 15 millimeter wrench and pull the tensioner up and pull off the belt. Thank you, Ford. And look at all the turbo pipes. That's why you can't get it from underneath. So what we'll do is I'll show you which wrench. We'll use this one. This one works beautiful. So you gotta make sure it's going off. You're gonna take this wrench and you're gonna put it on that bolt or that nut. I can do it. It's not an easy job. So there, see, I got the wrench on. Now it came off. And you're gonna remove that bolt or nut. Once it's loose, you can take it off by hand. It's pretty easy to take off by hand, unless yours is corroded. Take it off by finger. Then you got to take that stud off And then you got to take the second bolt off from behind. I used a ratcheting wrench so that I can do it without having to move the wrench back and forth, because there's not much room in there. All right, there's that nut. Now you got to take an 8mm and you got to take that stud off. So let's see if we can show that a little bit. That's not fitting on there very well. Thought it was 8mm. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here and try to videotape when I take the stud out and do the other bolt.